Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Out to center. Gallo on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Raimel Tapia next up for the Blue Jays. Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Out to short. Connor Falefa handles. Gets it to first. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The pitch. The punch out there. Now 1 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's 1-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slides, but it gets by him. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
Swings through that one. 0-1. LeMahieu stands at first with 1 out. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Next offering is down low, and the count is even 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him. That's his second strikeout. And now here's the other half of the Twin Towers. Giancarlo Stanton, big-time power. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Next one misses. 2-2. Stays alive. And he chases that one. That is the inning. The Yanks lead one. We played an inning. No score. Back in the Bronx. Top of the second. Now, George Springer.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder, number 4.
And a pitch.
George Springer.
That's to third. Donaldson tosses to first in time. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
The other way, and that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. So up next for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here is Matt Chapman. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Chopped left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The catcher, Alejandro.
So 2 down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. It's gone over the left field wall. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal.
The second baseman, Santiago.
Slow roller to third.
Espinal.
Donaldson over to pick it up. Whips it to first on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Donaldson.
Leading
the
off
right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And fouled off. And a pitch. And that's just foul. 2-2 now. That one drilled left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
And the first offering is not close. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one pulled foul. And a 1-2 again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next one is off the plate. And the count's full. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. Here is the young phenom Gleyber Torres. First offering misses the mark. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike. And this is inside. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Leading off for the blue shortstop, Bo.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Can't get their base hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
Raimel Tapia, the next to hit. Chop to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-zip.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
And the batter is George Springer, leading the AL in batting average.
Number 4, George Springer.
Up the middle, and that should be extra bases.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joely Rodriguez. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the play it's going to end up on.
The throw to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Joey Gallo.
For the Yankees.
Fastball in for a strike, and that is strike one. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power. A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Up the middle. That's a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach.
And it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in down for the Yankees. Popped up first base. Side. Espinal right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out.
LeMahieu looks at a strike. Second trip to the plate for him. Pulls that one foul.
One thing for me over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right.
And that one moves his feet. And now the count is even.
Look at Derek Jeter. He's a classic example of someone that wasn't looking to pull the ball, but he could hit some home runs to right field, so was able to flex the muscles at times. But a lot of his 3,000-plus base hits were hit the opposite way in both the old ballpark and here in the newer Yankee Stadium.
Kicks and fires. And that is ball four, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Judge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. And the Yankees leave him loaded. It's back for more from the Bronx. On to the fourth. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. So digging in, Santiago Espinal.
Second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bichette.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Comebacker to the mound. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. That's in for a strike.
Josh Donaldson.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And he deals. That one the other way, and a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rizzo checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Gleyber Torres. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Joey Gallo. In there, and it's 0-1. Donaldson on second. Torres over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
The batter, the catcher.
And next for New York, Ben Workvet. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks strand a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Raimel Tapia.
The left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres handles. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. In the air, out towards left center. Gallo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order as they are unable. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And first offering is fouled off.
Kiner-Falefa.
At the belt and fires. In the air, left field, and there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Right side. Hernandez pulls it down. 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the frame. Yanks held in check. It's 5-0. Top of the
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
The pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. On the ground. Throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. It's softly on the ground left side. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 1 for 2. Base knock center field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like...
Just a weak fly ball this time. Base hit. In there safely.
The batter number 5, second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Santiago Espinal. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Now it's going to be Mlb The Show. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th week. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Pop, and he's got a nice lead to work with.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm. Coming out of the bullpen, we'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
This one in the air right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. So man aboard. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit.
The third baseman.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first. That's the inning. Righty reliever out of the pen, Michael King. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Back here in New York, Raimel Tapia up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Britton getting loose out there. Home. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Out to short. Connor Falefa picks it up, rolls across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Now back,
and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In the air to left center. Gallo moving back for this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Going to second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Nope, 1-1.
And a 1-1. That's the third, and that eats him up.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man at first. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rortvedt. That one's in there, 0-1. Bounce to the left side, and a base hit right there. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Torres at second. Rortvedt at first. 1 gone. Oh, great stop. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the
leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
King back to work. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there up against the wall and makes the catch.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Base hit, center field.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
On the ground to third, might be two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
2 on with 1 out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Dribbled up the third baseline. Zips it across. He's out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. And he's already singled in this game. Popped up. Connor Falefa moving under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for the bottom of the.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, DJ.
Trevor Richards gets the ball now. This is his 3rd time out this year. The pitch.
Number 33.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 gone here.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there.
Just an excellent swing all the way around. And it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of there.
Donaldson at the plate and takes high there. Next offering is foul back. The Yankees looking to rally. Next pitch misses way outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. A 1-2. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Gosh, Grove, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Play made. That ends the inning. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 35, play. Home.
The wind of the pitch. Out towards right center field. And Aaron makes A nice grab out there, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
0-1 now. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Swing and a ball hammered left field on the warning track and hauls it in. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's 6 and the Yankees.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Tim Mesa. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
Up next for the Yankees.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Joey Gallo.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Next one misses. Ball 2. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And here is Ben Wertvet. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next pitch is downstairs. Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1. And the next pitch is way outside. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.